G'day guys, Brad Clifton here for Australian Golf Digest. Now, if you're in the market this year for some new metals, you've got to check out this. It's the ZXi range from Srixon, and to tell us all about it, it's Mark Ryan. Mark, beautiful looking club, I've got to say, very striking. Tell us a little bit about the performance.
Yeah, it's a good starting point. So we've actually got 3 drivers this year, Brad. Our core driver is ZXi. So that's the combination of our 2 previous drivers, ZX5 and ZX7, sort of the versatility of the 7 and the forgiveness of the 5 put into that driver. And all these drivers represent the same, carry the same technology. So we'll start with iFlex, which is the hero tech of this driver. It's a variable thickness flexi face, new titanium used, so center point very, very thin, then it gets a little bit thicker as you go out to the side of the face, heel and toe, just so you get that little bit of extra ball speed. Keep that ball speed as high as possible. It also has a secondary flex zone called rebound frame. So on your off-center strikes, that engages, it bulges and snaps back into place to transfer that extra energy as ball speed. And then to help support that, we have star frame. Star frame is a lattice structure underneath the crown, so no carbon in this driver. It is titanium crown, titanium face, which is going to help that ball speed stay extremely high across the face.
It's a big demand, isn't it? We all want to be able to hit it hard, and speed, it's all about speed. I keep hearing ball speed, but you've got to cater for a bit more than that too, right? It's all about keeping it on the fairway.
Absolutely. So that's why we have 3 different heads to cater for the different swing speeds and requirements from each individual golfer. So your starting point in a fitting, start with ZXi. If you're looking for that little bit of extra forgiveness, slightly higher launch, we go into the ZXi Max driver. So that's got your rear weight system, so your adjustable weight. And then if you're looking for a little bit less spin, generally a driver for the faster clubhead speed golfers is the LS. That's new to us here in Australia, as is the Max. And we're seeing great traction with this because you've got adjustable weights in heel and toe. And further to that, we've changed our sleeve this year, Brad, to a 1.5 degree range. So the lofts start from 8 degrees all the way up to 12. So you can technically walk away with a 6.5 degree driver or 13.5 degree driver. Further to that, we've added a couple of extra shaft options. So we've got the hazardous black shaft, which is a great shaft for those more stronger golfers, in our ZXi LS driver. And then in the ZXi, we have our Ventus Blue, a very stable shaft, very well known amongst the consumer. And then something a little bit higher, launching a little bit softer, but in all the flexes as well, we've got the Denali red shaft. So you can really walk away being extremely well custom fit for this driver and dial it in.
Great variation, something for everyone. Something else we do see in the technology in drivers is the flow down effect to the fairway woods, the metals and the hybrids. Yeah. That's obviously the same with the ZXi range, right?
Yeah, correct, Brad. So we've actually got adjustable fairways and hybrids this year. So it has the same sleeve, 1.5 degree range. We're carrying the fairways in 3s, 5s and 7s, and our hybrids start at 2 all the way down to 6. So that tech that we spoke about in our drivers is generally represented in our fairways and hybrids as well. There's a couple of little discrete differences with a carbon crown in our 3-wood, but our 5s and 7s titanium. So the 3-wood, that little bit of carbon there just helps get that CG a little bit lower, help get that ball up in the air for those tight lies on the fairways. And basically you're able to then dial in that specific loft that you need by having that extra 1.5 degree sleeve range as well.
Now, Srixon have a few handy players on tour. I'm assuming the feedback from the big guys on tour has been great, yeah?
Yeah, they're a tool preferred shape. So when you put this driver down on the ground, it looks absolutely pure. So there's been a lot of feedback, a lot of input from our tour players to make sure that it looks fantastic. And that's the first point. They want it to look good, but they want it to perform good. And we're able to achieve that. So you'll see each one of these drivers actually gamed on the PGA Tour, on PGA Tours around the world, because they can really dial it in with our drivers now. And we're looking forward to seeing them win some tournaments with it, Brad.
Well, if it's good enough for the guys on tour, it's definitely good enough for you and I. Make sure you check it out. It's the new ZXi range from Srixon.